Hello YouTube, how's it going? Got a little bit of a DVD update for you and some other things going on. Anyway, I got a couple new movies just recently on Blu-ray. And, there's some pretty good movies. What I have to say about Blu-ray that I'm really excited about, on top of everything else, just what it gets down to is it reminds me of when I first started collecting DVDs way back like 11 years ago. And that's because there aren't that many out. So when you're going to choose, you could be like, oh, well, that's not a very good movie, so I don't really want that. But that's a good movie. But, they don't, and also, they aren't chock full of features yet, which is how DVDs when they first came out. There were a few movies which had, like, a few features, like alternate endings, which, coming from VHS to have alternate endings and deleted scenes in there, that was fucking amazing. Anyway, I'm finding the switch to Blu-ray very similar. There's, some of the discs don't have a lot of special features on them, but it's really cool to like start and have like just a few, like a small section, and then for it to expand and just to see which ones come, because they're not like the best movies that I've been getting on Blu-ray, just because some of I don't know, the best movies to be on Blu-ray aren't quite on it yet, but that's fine. I'm getting what there is. The other thing that's really interesting that I noticed is that some of the, not new releases, okay, forget new releases, but when DVDs first came out, they came out with like a backlog of like certain titles, from way back when, which they released on DVD. And I've noticed that some of the very first DVDs that I ever bought are also some of the very first Blu-rays that are coming out. That's very interesting, not that it matters, but it's just an interesting little thing that I noticed. But anyway, enough with that. Here's what I got. I got 3:10 to Yuma, which, I watched it, and I have to say that, it's alright, but there's some little character problems. Like, if you haven't seen it, it's a cool Western movie. That's what I have to say about it. But Russell Crowe's, like, supposed to be, like, this big, badass, Wild West guy. And he kind of just, like, pussies out in the end and turns into a good guy. And, I'm sorry I gave away the ending to you there, but I don't know. I just couldn't see any reason at all for his character, who's supposed to be this big badass, to go and do what he did. So, I don't know. It's an alright movie. 3:10 to Yuma. Check it out. Another one that I got, The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. This is, I haven't seen this yet, but it's supposed to be pretty good. It's one of those sort of, supposed to be underrated movies. Not a lot of people went to go see it, didn't do too well. Had a long, tumultuous production. Nobody went to see it, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'm going to check it out, see what I think of it. And the last one I got is a movie that, when it first came out, I thought it was really cool. And then everybody thought it was really cool. And then I didn't think it was so cool anymore, because everybody was just talking about it. Like, oh, it's the coolest movie ever. Blah, 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 blah. The coolest movie ever, man. No, I don't know. But anyway, I was talking about it to somebody a few days ago. And I was something like, you know what, now I kind of want to watch that movie again. I haven't seen it in years. So then I was checking out, and I saw it was on sale, so I bought it. Memento. Anybody remember this movie? It's pretty cool. It's by the guy who made Batman Begins, the new Batman. This is how he, started off. So this is a cool movie about a guy who's got an interesting memory loss. So that's it on the DVD front. Then, I also got Turok for PS3. If anybody remembers Turok the game on N64, that was a pretty cool game. This, it's fun. You run around and shoot people, shoot dinosaurs. But, I don't know. It's just kind of like the same old thing, it's just, basically, it's exactly like playing Halo. I don't know. I was looking for something new. Been playing more Tiger Woods than anything else. So there's that. And then, the thing that I really want to talk about is Lost. Lost is back. We've seen 2 episodes so far. Hurley's in the future. He's made it off the island. And he's dealing with they've obviously done some questionable things to get off the island, so we're going to find out what's going on. I thought that episode, here's the thing. The first time I saw the premiere episode, I didn't like it very much. But then I watched it again, and again, and again, until I've seen it 4 times now. And I have to say, after seeing it 4 times, shit's fucking crazy, man. Crazy stuff is gonna happen. I was excited for the second episode, and watched the second episode, and I don't like the second episode. Now I watched that 3 times. 3, not 4. 3 times. And no. Okay, what I will say is that it is setting up for whatever's gonna come. But that's the only thing it has. It's just introducing these 4 new characters, which are suddenly there. They have to be introduced. There we go. But it could be interesting to see what happens. I'm very excited to see what happens. Also, over the weekend, major developments in the writer's strike. Apparently it's going to be over. So they have all this new news of Lost is coming back into production. So they say they're going to have anywhere from 4 to 6 more episodes that they're going to film, which they're going to stick on to the end of this season. So that's good, because instead of 8, we're going to get 12 to 14 of the 16 original episodes for the season. So that's good news. Also, Lost video game's coming out. Been reading some stuff online. Looks like, pretty decent, pretty alright. Gonna get it, because, I need to enhance my Lost experience. So, that's pretty exciting. And, what else? Hey, I think I talked about everything I was going to talk about. It's either Blu-ray, Lost, PS3. I think that, that probably covers it. Anyway, I'm always on the lookout for, really cheap DVDs and Blu-rays, especially cheap because I don't really have a job at the moment, so I haven't really been buying, but I want to be buying, but I don't have a lot of money, so cheap is good. So if anybody's got any, news to, some super cool, cheap websites or something like that, tell me about it. Anyway, see ya.